Hello and welcome to Pritchett Field. Jason Barfield here, joined again by Kaylin Hicks as the Sam Houston State Bearcats get set to take on the Lions of Southeastern Louisiana. The Bearcats coming off of a 0-0 draw against Nichols on Friday night, 110 minutes of soccer, and neither could find a goal. So the Bearcats are back at it again here against the Lions of Southeastern. Couple of changes in the starting lineup for the Bearcats today. A couple of changes from what we saw on Friday night. Sammy Mayock will get the start up top. She is replacing Carlotta Suarez Crespo. And then in the defense, a change being made as well, as coming in is Bailey Ford. She will get the start. Bailey Ford, part of a really good defensive effort on Friday night against Nichols, Kaylin.
Very much so. On Friday night, Nichols did not score once because Bailey Strong was a part of a very strong defense on Friday night. She anchored it down pretty well. The rest of the Bearcats did, making Nichols having to put a big front on their defense as well.
I think one of the big things that you saw because of the defensive effort of the Bearcats is goalkeeper Christina Hendershot really didn't have to work on Friday night. Just 2 saves the whole night, and that's because of the work that was happening in front of her.
And most of the night it was on the second half of the game. I think those 2 saves were on the second half of the game. The first half of the game, she didn't really have to touch the ball at all, really.
So, Christina Hendershot back in goal here again today for the Bearcats. Cats wearing their pink. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it is the annual Pink Out game, and we are underway. Bearcats and Lions. Cats coming into this one. They are 2-4-1 overall in Southland play. Southeastern just half a game back at 1-4-2 overall. So an important game, important chance for points for both sides in this one with 4 games left to play in Southland Conference action. Cats quickly out on the offense. It's Taylor Pritchard. Pritchard pushing, crosses the ball in, and a quick direct route for the Bearcats.
And Pritchard on Friday night also was very close to scoring so many times.
Very active up front. She really gave fits to the wingers for Nichols. That ball is popped into the midfield, and that's going to be Sammy Mayock looking to control for the Bearcats. Look for Nichols or Southeastern rather, to drop back defensively. Beryl Smith plays it forward for Mayock. Mayock looks out wide for Pritchard. Pritchard, a little heavy first touch, can't control it. Southeastern with the opportunity to clear, and it'll be a Bearcat throw. A little bit different day out here than what we saw on Friday. It was a hot day on the turf Friday night. About 20 minutes before this game got started, we had the front blow in here. It was hot when we first got out here, but the temperatures probably dropped at least 10 degrees in the last hour, and it will continue to drop. We saw cramping was a big issue on Friday night. Don't expect that to be as big of an issue here today. Bearcats will control after the throw. That was Woodall playing it back. Cats will organize from the back. Bailey Ford will play it forward. Beryl Smith couldn't control. Ford does a good job knocking it down over for Strong. And a whistle and a foul called against Bailey Strong. Rounding out the starters for the Bearcats, Carly English. Katie Johnson will get the start. Ellie Chappell in defense, Beryl Smith in the midfield. She's joined in the midfield by Bailey Strong and Brianna Woodall. Along the back, Whitney Woodard, Bailey Ford, and Hendershot in goal. As Bearcats look to attack. Hey, they're telling me the volume is really low on the screen. So a free kick for the Bearcats. They'll take it just inside the halfway point. Carly English will send it forward into the box. High floater, headed away by the Lions. Cats, though, will keep it in. Bailey Strong plays it in. Come out wide for Ellie Chappell. Chappell down for Katie Johnson. Johnson gives it a chase, but it rolls out of play. Bearcats looking to win the ball in the midfield. That's Brianna Woodall fighting for it. She does keep it in. Southeastern will get possession. Pushing it down the left side, and it'll go out. It'll be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Carly English defending. Hendershot will send the ball long. Strong plays it back for English. And then it is knocked out of play.
Be a Southeastern throw. Oh.
Headed out, it'll be Bearcats. Better, but still pretty low. Ball knocked well forward into the box. And Hendershot will collect.
It already seems like Hendershot is getting more action than she did on Friday night.
Ball just going to get knocked around in the midfield right now. It'll be a Southeastern Louisiana throw. The Lions this year have scored 13 goals as a team. They've allowed 21. Knocking the ball forward here. Headed away by Ford. Now Strong with it. Beryl Smith tracking back. Nice job by the midfielder. Coming back and winning the ball for the Bearcats. Can they turn it into attack? Beryl Smith on the ball. Cats play back for English. Now forward. Nobody in the middle of the field for Sam Houston. Southeastern now sends the ball in, and it is saved by Hendershot. That was Larissa Galvez Estrada with the shot for the Lions. First shot on goal by either team today. Cats look to play the long ball forward for Mayock. She's giving a chase, but it'll roll out of play. Friday night, the Bearcats were playing a lot more direct. Just couldn't connect that through ball. We'll see how Southeastern ultimately sets up defensively. Right now, they're playing 3 at the back, with Elizabeth Hunter kind of sitting up just on top of the defense. Southeastern with the ball here. Chappell defending. Stays with the Lions. Knocked away by Chappell. Katie Johnson picks it up. Plays it for Mayock. Mayock gives it right back to Johnson, streaking down the left side. Johnson looking to cut the ball back towards the box. Now she drops it back to Chappell in defense. Chappell sends the ball forward, headed into the box. Mayock gives it a chase. Kayla Hawthorne was out to collect. Hawthorne has played every minute in goal this year for Southeastern. Mayock knocks the ball forward. Southeastern will head it back, and once again, charging out to pick it up is Hawthorne. Hawthorne this year, 21 goals against. She has 90 saves on the season. Southeastern with the ball in the box, headed away by the Bearcats.
Now already in the
box, and a shot high and wide over the top of the crossbar. That shot came from distance.
Now already in this game, we can see more activity throughout the whole field, as in Friday night's game.
A little more movement in the final attacking third for both teams. Seen a couple of shots on goal for Southeastern. Certainly Hendershot seeing a little bit more action in the box for the Bearcats. The ball stayed in on the far side. Possession stays with the Lions. They're going to look to switch the field. Estrada has it come off of her leg, but the throw will stay with the Lions. Sophia Olson will throw it in, plays it backwards for Hollis Potts. And Chappell sends the ball forward. 10 minutes gone here, we're still scoreless. Mayock fighting for the ball. Katie Johnson will pick it up, and Johnson may have some room to run. Little step over, Johnson trying to use her speed. Gets past the defender and is taken down, and a foul is called. Hollis Potts dragged Katie Johnson to the turf, and the Cats will get a free kick in a dangerous spot. Bailey Strong will take it. Bearcats will put everybody at the top of the 18 and look to send some bodies crashing forward. Good opportunity for the Bearcats here early on. Strong crosses the ball in. It's headed down by Southeastern, knocked away. Cats can't keep it in, and Southeastern now with an opportunity to break out. Good work by Ellie Chappell. And now a foul is called, and it's going to go against the Lions. I think Megan Gordon might have come in and drawn the foul. Chappell's free kick is headed away by the Lions. And now a foul called against the Bearcats. Bailey Strong called for it. She protests. Low ball played in by the Lions. Katie Johnson picks up the loose ball, but dispossessed there. Johnson tracked back, and it goes out of play. It'll be a Southeastern throw. Olson throws it in. Poked away by Strong and headed down, and it'll be Bearcat ball. Ball played back to Hendershot. She will knock it forward. Bearcats played 110 minutes without a goal on Friday night. through ball played, cut out by the Cats. Beryl Smith plays it out wide. Pritchard sends the ball forward for Mayock. Sammy Mayock, the freshman out of Round Rock, getting her first collegiate start today. Tom Brown made a couple of changes in his attack, starting Mayock and Katie Johnson. Michaela Burt not in the starting lineup today. Neither is Carlotta Suarez Crespo. This ball's played up top to Beryl Smith. Smith lays off for Mayock, but it doesn't make its way to her. And a handball called against the Bearcats. That was Bailey Ford who came over and caught her arm. This will be an opportunity for Southeastern to set up a free kick just inside the midfield stripe. "15 minutes gone. Still scoreless as Southeastern sends the ball deep into the box, and Hendershot will be there. Quick throw out for Katie Johnson, and Johnson's got some room to run. Heavy first touch, and she can't control it. It'll go out for a Bearcat throw, but if Johnson controls that first ball, she's got room to go down the sideline. Mayock wins the header for the Cats. Or she may have been playing it back for Woodall. Southeastern was there, but then knocked it out of play. Chappell with the quick throw in. Southeastern knocks it out of play. Katie Johnson wins the ball. Mayock on it. Mayock plays it for Smith. Smith to Woodall. And the shot by Bailey Strong drifts high and wide. Mayock knocks the ball out wide, and I believe offsides. Mayock was not on when the ball was played forward. So we saw some offensive activity early. This game's kind of settled in a little bit into the midfield. Neither team really building much of an attack. Taylor Pritchard knocks it down. Can she keep it in? She cannot. It'll be a Southeastern throw. Getting a few gusts of wind out here at Pritchett. Wind is blowing towards Christina Hendershot down in the Bearcat goal. So Southeastern playing this first half with the wind at their back. Ball played back to Hawthorne. Hawthorne sends it forward and offside's called. Bailey Ford will take the free kick for the Bearcats right at the midfield stripe. Ford sends the ball forward into the box. Mayock there, heads. I don't know if she got a piece of it or not, but Michaela Hawthorne came out and grabbed it. Ball sent forward by the Bearcats. Beryl Smith heads it down. Katie Johnson gives it a chase. Bit of a roll into the box. Southeastern pushing the ball down the left side and stepping over and clearing it out of play is Whitney Woodard. Quick throw by Southeastern into the box over the top of everybody. Ellie Chappell will chase. Decides to play it forward for Katie Johnson. Johnson looking for that ball over the top. Mayock up top giving it a run. Southeastern will play it back to the keeper, Hawthorne. Hawthorne back out wide. Ball headed down. Opportunity here for Southeastern Louisiana. A tussle in the box. Hendershot out. Ball still loose in the box. Cats looking to recover on the defensive side. Good work at the back end by the Bearcats. Still with the Lions, however. Cross comes in, and it is just beyond the outstretched foot of Megan Gordon.
Hendershot was very much on her toes on that one.
Hendershot kind of got caught in between. She charged, but wasn't able to make it there. Good job defensively by the Bearcats. Several players tracking back. Do we have another look at that? Cats making a substitution. Couple of good opportunities so far in this one for Southeastern. The Cats and Hendershot have done a good job really controlling it as Hendershot once again comes out and picks up the loose ball. That was Amber Marinaro out chasing for the Lions. Ball sent forward. Carly English, and we've got a whistle away from the ball. It'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. Long ball sent forward towards the box. Mayock heads it backwards, but it's cleared by the Lions. Collision in the midfield, bodies hitting the turf. Play allowed to continue. Now Southeastern with it down on the left wing. Crossed into the middle. Still loose into the box. Played in, and a diving save by Hendershot.
Hendershot has had more saves in this half of the game than she did all Friday night.
Yeah, certainly having to work here through the early portion of this half. Ball sent forward down the line. Taylor Pritchard out wide, crosses the ball in, and it is over the top and out of play. And they're going to call that a corner. Check that. That's not Pritchard. That was Bainski who checked into the game. So a corner kick for the Bearcats.
Still a score of 0 from both teams.
Low ball sent into the box, headed away by the Lions. Whitney Woodard kept it in. And it'll be a Lion throw. Bearcat Bandits starting to make a little bit of noise over there. Not as many as we had on Friday night.
I'm sure they're enjoying this weather.
Oh, this is a great day to come out and watch some soccer. The ball is headed up. And a whistle, and it'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better little Sunday here. Overcast, cool.
That cold front coming in.
Dallas Cowboys on a bye this week, so no good NFL on TV. Nothing to compete against on a Sunday afternoon.
I definitely second that, Jason.
So free kick for the Bearcats. Bailey Strong will take it. Strong sends the ball into the box. It is headed and it's in the back of the net. A goal for the Bearcats. See if we can get a look at who got the final touch on it. Strong sends it in, and it was Sammy Mayock who headed it into the back of the net. Mayock, on her first career collegiate start, gets the goal. For Mayock, it's her second goal of the year, and the Cats have the first lead of the game.
You can already tell that one goal just boosted their energy.
Ball is knocked out. It'll be a goal kick for the Bearcats. So off the set piece, the Bearcats get the goal off the head of Sammy Mayock, the second of the year for the freshman out of Round Rock. And you know there's just a sense of relief for the Bearcats as well after playing 110 minutes on Friday night without finding the back of the net, despite the fact that they had 22 shots in that game. Key here now is to not let Southeastern back in it. And the Cats back on the attack once again. It's Katie Johnson playing the ball forward for Mayock.
Now, Katie Johnson last year made a winning goal from overtime.
Ellie Chappell plays it forward for Johnson. Johnson crosses. Good work there by Katie Johnson as Chappell crosses into the box. Ball's loose, but nobody crashing for the Bearcats. And Southeastern has a chance to clear. And it'll be out for a Lion throw. Mayock heads forward, and Southeastern will knock it out. So the Cats will have a throw, chance for them to send a long one in the box. Bainski will take the throw. So Crespo will check into the ball game for the Bearcats.
Crespo was a part of the many efforts in making a goal last night. I mean, Friday night.
Very involved in the offense. She is the team's leading goal scorer. 6 goals this year.
She's actually one of the 2 that are in the top 10 of the top 10 scorers of the league. Her and Beryl Smith. Crespo ranking 4th with 6 goals, and Beryl ranking 7th with 5 goals.
So corner kick for the Bearcats. Another set piece opportunity. Ball sent into the box, this time headed away by the Lions. Smith will try to control, and it popped up on her. Not able to settle it. There's a whiff on the clearance, and then just kind of a panicked kick.
About 15 minutes and 40 seconds left in this half.
Bearcats would love to be able to tack a second one on before the break. Ellie Chappell knocks it forward. Crespo, a good job using her body, shielding the ball. Bailey Ford heads it forward. And a collision in the midfield, and a foul goes against Ellie Chappell. Vanessa Arzulis took the hit from Chappell there.
I've realized in this game that Chappell puts up a fight whenever she's up against an opponent. She definitely uses her body a lot.
Standing in at just 5'2", which plays much bigger than that as the ball is sent into the box and headed and out of play. Yeah, Ellie Chappell probably one of, if not the shortest player out on the field, but she makes up for it with a lot of energy. Very aggressive player. Meredith Carlson checks into the ball game for the Bearcats. Bainski. Chance to clear it forward. Southeastern will play it all the way back to Hawthorne. For Hawthorne now, that's 22 goals allowed on the season. The Bearcats, that was their 24th goal this year. One of the notable differences between this year's team and last year's team is their scoring opportunities. As Southeastern now on the ball, chance to make a run in the box, chance to shoot, and it's going to go wide. That was Alexandra Gunderson. She found herself really in a good position, middle of the box, but couldn't put it on target. Michaela Burt checks in, as does Courtney Pollock. The goal scorer, Sammy Mayock, will check out. So a good first collegiate start for Sammy Mayock. She got the goal. Crespo spilled to the turf. No whistle.
She was definitely confused on that one.
She was turning around looking for it as it's knocked out of play.
Into the audience.
The official simply told her to get up and keep playing. So it'll be a Bearcat throw. Chappell will send it forward for Crespo. Southeastern now with the long ball. Chappell knocks it down, but it falls right to the feet of Jesse Cooper. Cooper sends the ball in. Easy pickings there. Hendershot will collect and will send it back in as we may get another look at that. Just scuffed the shot a little bit. ball from distance, you got to put a little bit more on it. There's another opportunity in the box for Southeastern and cleared away by the Bearcats. Crespo on the ball. She's got a little bit of room. Decides to take it into the midfield. Passes for Beryl Smith. Smith goes out wide. Lindsay Bainski. Bainski down in the corner. Chance to cross the ball into the box, but it's wide and into the side netting. Michaela Burt was making the overlapping run on the left side of Crespo. She played it over to Beryl Smith, who found it wide to Bainski. Bainski's cross, though, went wide and out of play. Burt now fighting for the ball, and it's knocked out, and it'll be a throw for the Bearcats. Building a little bit more offense here as we approach the final 10 minutes of the first half. Ellie Chappell, nice job stepping up, getting a foot in. Beryl Smith to Meredith Carlson. Carlson out to Crespo. Crespo crosses in. Beryl Smith finds herself free, punches it up, and it's in the back of the net! Beryl Smith with her 6th goal of the season, and the Cats get their 2nd of the half. It is 2-0 Sam Houston. Another look at the goal by Beryl Smith. Good job controlling it at the top of the 18. Playing it off the volley, just sends it over the diving head of Hawthorne.
Sam Houston is ranked right above Southeastern. So this is a very, very vital game. And Sam Houston is doing a very good job at keeping their rank in the Southland Conference.
Cats in that late season now of conference play, a chance to push up and get themselves into the mix as that ball is knocked away by Crespo, but it'll go out of play. Sam Houston 2-4-1, but there is a log jam ahead of them in the standings. The Bearcats are going to have a chance to move up here the last couple weeks of the season. Ellie Chappell, send it in for Pollock. Ball falls for Chappell. Chappell to Burt. Burt tried to come out wide to Crespo, and it's knocked away. Carly English will keep it in. Burt stayed on side, plays it out wide for English. English kept it in, down there in the corner. Good work to Bainski. Bainski dribbles down to the end line. Plays it back for English. And English's cross in was a bit scuffed. And Southeastern now with a chance for a breakout. Cooper with it, still with Cooper. Cooper, top of the box, shot up high and out of play. Thought Chappell might have got a piece of it, but they're going to say it's a Bearcat goal kick. Maybe a break for the Bearcats. And the clock is stopped as Bearcats will make a substitution. May have been an injury substitution as Carly English came out. Ball played forward, couldn't find the feet of Crespo. Headed forward by Ford, and then a foul called on the Bearcats. That was Mackenzie Smith whistled for it. Two 2-0 Sam Houston lead. Free kick sent forward, but it is well wide of the Bearcat net. Hendershot taking her time, putting the ball back in play. Cats leading 2-0. 7.5 left to play here in the first half. We talked a little bit about the wind and how it is at Southeastern's back, and we've seen a couple of times on free kicks that they've had the ball sailing wide and out of play. You just wonder if that wind's playing a little bit of effect on them as Carlson plays the ball forward. Michaela Burt on the end of it, crosses into the box, but Burt was called offsides. Wouldn't have mattered. Once again, though, another good build-up by the Bearcats. Ball sent forward and long. Carlson, boy, I don't know if she noticed, but Hawthorne was well out of her net after taking the free kick. Shot on target from distance might have given Hawthorne a little bit of fits. I don't know if Carlson saw it, though. Mackenzie Smith looking for Crespo, but it goes out of play.
Right over Crespo's head. But she also made a very good effort in trying to head that ball.
If Crespo settles it down, she's got room over on that side. As Crespo heads that one down. Long ball played forward by Southeastern, and they are onside. Into the box and a slow little roller there, picked up by Hendershot. Good job tracking back by Whitney Woodard. Helping out Carly English in defense on that one. As Ford sends the ball forward. Carlson trying to settle it. Hendershot came off the foot sideways and out of play, and she gives up a throw-in to Southeastern. I thought the ball might have popped up on her a little bit just as it got to her foot. So the Lions will send numbers forward into the box for the long throw-in. It's headed back by the Cats, and Bainski will clear it back. But it stays with Southeastern, dribbling into the box. Shot, knocked down. Woodard did a good job getting her body in front. It'll be another Lion throw-in. 4 minutes left in this one. Poor first touch off the throw. Stays with the Lions. Ball sent forward, and Hendershot will come in and pick it up. They were trying to find Jessie Cooper, but it sailed over her head. And we've seen a lot of those balls forward have just been too long for Southeastern. You don't know if the wind may be playing a factor there.
Crespo just hit the ground. It seems that she's been hitting the ground a lot in this game.
Crespo plays very physical. She's always in the mix. Stolen there by Mackenzie Smith. Smith at the top of the 18, cuts back, sends the ball forward. Bainski giving chase, but she can't get on the end of it.
Like you said earlier, Jason, hopefully we'll see a lot less injuries because of the weather. On Friday, the weather was so hot that so many of the Bearcats cramped up.
Yeah, both teams really struggled with it. Ball played forward. Cooper on it. Tracking back is Woodard, and Woodard will play it out. It'll be a Southeastern throw-in. Lions have been on the attack here the last couple of minutes.
They're on their toes about those 2 goals that they missed.
Ball played in, and Hendershot will come up and pick it in. Maggie Ramsey was far post for Southeastern Louisiana. The pass couldn't get on the end of it, though. Southeastern will control. Gunderson sends the ball into the box. Nobody there.
I'm sure Hendershot is very happy that she's getting a lot more action in this game than she did on Friday night.
She's been tested a couple of times. Most of what she's had late has just been coming in and scooping up balls in the box.
Just a few slow rolls.
Another opportunity here for the Lions. Good job defensively. Once again, Whitney Woodard stepping in. Now Crespo with it. She sends the ball long. Nobody there for the Bearcats.
Sam Houston definitely knows how to put up a defense very quickly.
Staying very organized at the back. Pollock heads up. Still with Pollock. Her clearance wide is out of play. So we're approaching the final minute here of the first half.
Sam Houston still leading by 2.
Bainski knocks it out. It'll stay with the Bearcats. No rush on this throw with the 2-goal lead. They will be content to take this in at halftime. Up a pair. Ball played forward. Ford back to clean it up. Plays it forward. 25 seconds left. Still enough time for Southeastern. Try to get something in the attack. Ball knocked away by Ford again. Throw into the box.
10 seconds left.
Top of the 18, knocked away by Carlson and cleared by the Bearcats, and that will do it for the first half. So a good opening 45 minutes for Sam Houston. They get 2 goals. It was Sammy Mayock with the first one in her first collegiate start, and then Beryl Smith with her 6th of the year, taking this one into the half, but a good first half by the Bearcats. As we will go to the break, 2-0 Sam Houston over Southeastern Louisiana here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Friday label, whatever today is versus former Friday. I really like just like
Back here at Pritchett Field, second half underway. Sam Houston leading Southeastern Louisiana 2-0. Jason Barfield joined by Kaylin Hicks. The Bearcats got first half goals from Sammy Mayock, her second of the year and her first collegiate start. And then Beryl Smith, now joint leader on the Bearcats with 6 goals on the season. Cats on the attack here, crossed into the box, settled in and knocked away. That was Lexi Bullard with it at her feet. Ball sent in and picked up by Michaela Hawthorne. So Lexi Bullard getting the second half start. Quickly getting a look at goal. That's Bullard with it now. Bullard looking for a little space out wide. It's knocked away. And it'll go out of play, and we've got a whistle. Official asked for the ball to be changed out. A little bit of contact in the midfield, and a foul goes against Bailey Strong.
Bailey Strong was pretty confused on that foul.
I think if nothing else, she was just looking for play to continue. Both players hit the turf. Now whistle, and it'll be a throw for Southeastern. 2-0 lead for the Cats. Gonna see if they can add to that. Mentioned Bullard in the game up top for the Bearcats also. Taylor Pritchard. Lindsay Bainski. The ball will roll out of play. It'll be a Bearcat throw. They'll give it right back over to Southeastern Louisiana. Ball crossed into the box, and it's going to drift all the way across the box. Katie Johnson tracks back, collects, and sends the ball downfield. Only Taylor Pritchard up top right now for the Bearcats, and Pritchard is called for the foul.
Our ladies are wearing pink for their Pink Out Day, supporting the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yesterday was Pink Out Day at the Bearcat football game. Pritchard, nice work there, plays it to Bullard. Bullard gives it right back to Pritchard. Pritchard, bad first touch there, and it's going to roll out of play.
This game just started, and Bullard has already shown a lot of activity with the ball.
Bullard seeing her first action of the game. Lexi Bullard, a sophomore out of College Station. Played at College Station High School. Pritchard, a little late to get to the loose ball, but she was able to force pressure on Abby Johnson, who sent it out of play. Carly English will toss it in for the Bearcats. Bullard on the ball now, knocks it out. And it'll be another Bearcat throw. Bullard asking for it, gets the throw, settles it. Looking for somewhere to go with it. It'll be another Bearcat throw. Carly English will throw it in. Bullard wins it to Beryl Smith. Smith looking for some room, and she is knocked to the turf, and no call there. She gave a look over, asking for the whistle. Beryl Smith was looking for a little room to work down along the end line.
The Lions are definitely putting up a big defense to make sure that the Sam Houston Bearcats do not score once again.
Knocked away by Bullard. Carly English loses it. Maggie Ramsey is knocked to the turf by Carly English. So Southeastern's going to have a free kick. It's just a matter of who's going to take it. Abby Johnson finally trots over as the Cats set up their wall. Two-man wall for the Bearcats. Ball sent in towards the box. High hanger. It's headed, and it's over the top of the crossbar. So a good free kick for Southeastern. Take another look at the replay there. See the aftermath of it. A lot of bodies on the turf as Christina Hendershot took some contact. Christina Coutura was the one who headed it over top of the goal. But she found herself open in the box. Once again, Lions playing it forward, and that ball will roll out of play. AstroTurf surface here at Pritchett Field. Much better playing surface than when the grass field was down here. This is the old football stadium. Bearcats played football here up until the 1985 season. This served as the Sam Houston home for Bearcat football. So we've got a whistle and a free kick for the Bearcats. Stadium stayed mostly empty, used for rec sports, intramural usage. So Bearcat soccer returned back in 2003. And we are going to stop the clock here. Still a little slow to get up. It's Whitney Woodard. Whitney Woodard was on the turf. So the Cats will have a free kick. Ball knocked forward. Headed down and controlled by Southeastern. Carly English fighting for it and winning the ball. Tried to play it back for Bullard, but sent it out of play. Quick throw by the Lions, trying to get something out on a break. Marinero with it, and she is knocked to the turf, and it'll be a free kick for Southeastern. This is a dangerous spot for the Lions. Cats will look to set up a wall. They'll put 3 in the wall. Lions looking to put everybody at the top of the 18. Send bodies crashing towards the net. Free kick sent in, and Hendershot's got to come in and collect. Knocks it away, cleared by the Cats. Southeastern sends the ball back into the box, headed away. Whitney Woodard got a head on it. Lions play it back to Abby Johnson. Johnson out wide for Ramsey. Ramsey looking to make a run towards the box. English doing a good job shielding. Ball kept in play, however, and then ultimately was cleared by the Bearcats. It'll be a Southeastern throw. Ball sent down the line for Ramsey. Ramsey looking to get around English. Woodard comes over and helps, and it'll be out for a Southeastern corner kick.
One thing I've realized, Jason, is that the Bearcats definitely take their defense more seriously than the Lions do. The Lions really focus on their offense much more.
Bearcats have stayed with a back four and really haven't changed much there, especially now sitting up 2-0. The Cats have that luxury where they can drop back on the defense. The Lions are in a position now down 2. They're going to have to start sending numbers forward as the corner kick is played into the side netting. So that's an opportunity now that the Bearcats can see if they can take advantage of as Southeastern starts sending numbers forward, pushing and starting to chase this scoreline. Cats may be able to find a breakout on a counter. Certainly have some speed players out there. Beryl Smith, Katie Johnson out on the left side, and that's Katie Johnson with the ball popping over her head. But you're right, the Lions are going to have to stay more offensive-minded here in the second half, down 2 goals. Strong was knocked to the turf. Southeastern on the ball. Knocked out wide. Cross played back in. Headed away by the Bearcats. Now a chance to break out for Sam Houston. Bullard with it. Cats sending numbers forward. Bullard looking for a passing option. Finds Taylor Pritchard. Pritchard has it knocked away, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bearcats. Oh, they're going to say goal kick. Certainly looked like Southeastern was last to touch. Looked like it should have been a Bearcat corner. Break for the Lions. And a foul in the midfield, and it'll be a free kick for the Lions. Katie Johnson whistled for it. Southeastern will send the free kick into the box. Hendershot comes out, punches. She's on the turf. Bodies collide, and a whistle goes against Southeastern Louisiana. Hendershot had to come out and play it strong. She jumped and punched, got knocked to the turf, and she drew the whistle. Southeastern once again streaming forward. That one will run out of play. So we'll see what the Bearcats have defensively, as they're seeing much more of a direct offensive attack from Southeastern. Beryl Smith tried to play it forward, and she was looking to play it to Katie Johnson, who got spilled to the turf. So the Cats will have a free kick. Right at the midfield stripe. Ball sent forward, headed away by the Lions. Punched into the box by the Cats. Pritchard gives a chase, but out to pick it up is Michaela Hawthorne. We've played an hour. Bearcats leading 2-0. 30 minutes left in this one. Nice clearance there by the Bearcats. Whitney Woodard once again getting a foot on it, knocking it away. Southeastern playing it back, looking to reorganize the offense. Cats are starting to push forward a little bit. Looked like a handball, wasn't called. Play on actually was given, and the Cats will be able to hold possession. Ball knocked forward for Taylor Pritchard. Good turn by Pritchard. Top of the 18. Plays it out for Bullard. Bullard sends the ball in, and it's high, and it drifts away. Kaylin, you just wonder there how much the wind might have played on that. It is gusting a little bit more than what we've seen so far today.
That cold front is definitely coming in.
We're standing underneath a tent here. We've seen it pop up on us a couple of times already.
Now we have a few anchors at each leg.
We did have to do a little work on it. Ball cleared by the Bearcats. It's going to run down the line. Pritchard's going to chase. Southeastern has to play it all the way back to Hawthorne. We saw in the first half with this wind, Southeastern several times sent balls forward towards the goal, and it just kind of harmlessly sailed over the top of the crossbar.
Well, the Lions now are they're really, like you said earlier, they're really not focusing much on the defense because they are trying to get that goal. And it seems like they're only having two anchoring, holding down the defense.
The Lions having to send numbers forward. Just dropping back in situations like this when the Cats start sending numbers up again. Good move over there by Johnson. Johnson breaks towards the line, looks for some room, crosses into the box, cut out. That was Elizabeth Hunter getting a foot in front. And the ball is knocked out of play. I believe that was Ellie Chappell over there on the far side. The Cats are in a luxury position now that they don't have to send a whole lot of players forward. They can sit back, play a little more defensively, kind of let the game come to them now. Southeastern sitting at 1-4-2 in Southland play, in a spot where they need the points. Big game for the Bearcats as well, and a chance to go to 3-4-1. And a nervy moment back at the back. Michaela Hawthorne had to play it out, but Taylor Pritchard was up and pressuring. And Pritchard, I guess, got a foot on it, and it'll be a Southeastern throw. Strong plays it on the bounce, pops it straight up, and gets a toe on it, knocks it away. Chappell, did she keep it in? No. Lion throw in right in front of their bench. Southeastern forced to play it backwards and then play it out of play. Quick throw by the Bearcats, and it's not going to be allowed as they had a substitution coming on. So Katie Johnson will step out. I believe that's Lindsay Bienski checking in for her. It'll be a Bearcat throw. knocked away in front of Bainski, so another throw. Ellie Chappell will take it. Tosses it in for Bainski, and the ball's sent forward. Southeastern plays it on the hop. Chance to get out on the break for the Lions. Ball played out wide. They're in the box. Shot on goal, a dive, and it's knocked away by Hendershot. Low effort from Maggie Ramsey. Hendershot, full extension, got a hand on it, knocked it out for a Lion corner. Take another look at it. Ramsey breaks to her right, low shot in, and what a save by Hendershot. She had to make it.
Just by the tips of her fingers, Jason.
That ball would have been inside the post had she not gotten a hand on it, keeping this at a 2-0 game.
Hendershot is not afraid to dive for those balls.
The corner kick by Southeastern goes out. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Lexi Bullard with it, looking for some room over here on the right side. Bullard cuts it back. Southeastern doing a good job defensively there on Bullard. Cats do force a clearance, and it'll be a throw in. Carly English will take it. Still 24 minutes left in this one.
Still 2-0 with SHSU leading.
That'll be a Sam Houston throw. Pritchard tried to play it forward. Came off the side of her foot into the midfield. Pritchard once again chasing up top. Ellie Chappell on the ball. Now with Beryl Smith. Smith plays it forward for Bainski. Bainski first there. Bainski crosses into the box. It's up. Bullard was coming back post. Shot on high and over the top.
A little too much power on that one.
Brianna Woodall came crashing in, and she hit it from distance. And a substitution for the Bearcats as Taylor Pritchard will check out. And Sammy Mayock will be in the ball game.
Hawthorne communicating to her Lions to move.
Trying to clear some space out. So Sammy Mayock on for the Bearcats. She got the first goal of the game, her second of the year.
That's definitely an exciting thing, especially as a freshman.
Talked to Tom Brown before the game about her, and he mentioned he had liked what he had seen from her on Friday night, a lot of good movement up top. So he wanted to go ahead and give her her first collegiate start here today, and clearly she rewarded him for that decision by getting the goal. Wind really starting to kick up here now. It'll be a free kick for the Lions. Headed away by Smith. Smith took that one full on, knocked her down. Ramsey, who had the best shot of the day for Southeastern, their best effort on goal moments ago, that was saved by Hendershot. It's the reason why we're still sitting at a 2-0 game. Ramsey with it here. Plays the ball into the middle of the box. It's knocked around, cleared by the Bearcats. Mayock holds it up for a moment, now out wide, and the Cats with a chance to run. Lions with 5 back, just 2 up top for the Bearcats. Long shot effort taken on and knocked away. Good work there by Hawthorne, denying a Bearcat goal. So it'll be a corner kick for the Bearcats, and we'll get another look at the distance effort. So the corner sent in. It's a good high floating corner kick, and it's headed away. Bailey Ford came up from the back line and got a head on it, just couldn't direct it on goal, and it's out for a Southeastern goal kick. Crespo will check into the game. Bullard is out. Cats will change the way they set up a little bit, as Bainski will now come over here to the right-hand side, and Crespo will stay over there to the left.
And Crespo does a great job on the right side, so it'll probably be a lot different seeing her on the left side, seeing how much movement and how much activity she gets.
Mayock looks to play the ball forward. Crespo coming into the box, and it's cleared away. It'll be a Sam Houston throw. Throw comes to Beryl Smith. Headed forward by the Cats. And controlled, sent forward. Mayock up challenging. Lions play it back to Hawthorne. Now Hawthorne send a long ball forward. Cats misjudge on the bounce, but a push in the back on Carly English will give the free kick to Sam Houston. Maybe a break there because the push was unnecessary. The ball was bouncing over English's head, and Southeastern was going to have a chance for a break. It's now the 10th foul called against Southeastern. 12 have been whistled against the Bearcats. Ball headed away by the Lions, and it will go out of play. It'll be a Sam Houston throw. 17 minutes left in this one. Cats still clinging to that 2-0 lead, and we've got a substitution. Meredith Carlson in. Brianna Woodall is out. Carly English will come up to take the throw for the Bearcats. English floats it high, and boy, a little elbow in the back wasn't called. Beryl Smith cleaned out on that one. She's stunned as she took an elbow right square in the middle of the back, knocked to the turf. We're going to let that one go, evidently. Ball into the box. Mayock there sends a shot in, and it's right at Hawthorne, who knocks it down. Mayock, who got the first goal for the Bearcats, was looking for her second. Southeastern now with a little run out. Plays the ball into the box. Top of the 18. Crossed out wide to Ramsey. Ramsey crosses back in. Still in the box. And the effort is wide. Coutura took a shot at it. Hendershot sends the ball forward.
That was a long shot, Jason.
Good clearance by the keeper can really set you up nicely offensively. That ball is scuffed and out of play. Quick throw by the Lions is denied as they have a substitution coming on. Arzulis checks back into the ball game. Ball comes out wide for Ramsey. Settles it just in front of the end line and knocked out by Carly English. So it'll be a corner kick for the Lions. 14.5 to play. They've got to send numbers forward. 9 up for Southeastern. Corner kick is punched at by Hendershot. I don't know if she got a piece of it. I think that just sailed over everybody's head. It'll be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Courtney Pollock will check in. Bailey Strong out. A lot of room to run in the midfield for Logan Phillips. She plays it forward. Bearcats definitely having to sit back and defend as Crespo was coming back to help. And the ball goes out of play. It'll be a Bearcat throw, and I think we've got an injury over on the far side. Looks like that's Arzulis who went down, and she's in pain. She just checked back into the ball game, and she is just going to walk off the field back behind the Bearcat bench. So Southeastern will quickly get a sub up for her. I believe it's going to be Gunderson coming into the game. Now a conversation over in front of the Bearcat bench, the official talking with Tom Brown. Maybe just not really sure what the talk was about. Holding up play maybe until I think they were just waiting on Arzulis to make her way over to the Southeastern bench. Ball checked up on Mayock. Still nice work there to hold possession. Out wide for Carlson. Carlson to English. Bainski calling for the pass. English couldn't get it to her. Southeastern now on a run. Cut out by Woodward. English on the ball again, looking to play it forward. Trying to get it in for Crespo. Her run was going more direct towards the goal. That one went in behind her. .12 left in this one. Bearcats defending with a 2-goal lead. It's knocked out of play, and it'll be a goal kick.
We're starting to see a lot of spunk from Chapel again.
Liked a lot of the stuff we saw from her in the first half. Good, hard-working defender. Headed back by Woodard to Hendershot. Christina Hendershot, the junior goalkeeper out of College Station, came to the Bearcats from Tyler Junior College. Hendershot and Crespo were both teammates at Tyler last year. They've both been a nice addition to this team. The Bearcats with it, Carly English English looking for Crespo. Crespo heads it. She's knocked to the turf, cleared away, and a foul is called. And you got to be kidding me. How is that a foul on Crespo? She's playing the ball and she got knocked to the turf. And they're going to call a foul on her, and she's being called over. We'll get another look at it. The ball pops up. Crespo goes to head it. She has every right to play that ball. That's terrible. That's just terrible officiating. She has every right to play the ball. As the ball's stolen by Bullard. Bullard trying to get it out wide to Crespo. Therefore, the shot, it's in! But the flag is up on the near side. No way. That should be a goal. Flag up on the near side. The ball was in the back of the net. That should be a goal for the Bearcats. Another look at it. No, that's a bad call. That is a bad call. Looking at it on the replay, that is missed. Should have been a goal for the Bearcats. It should be 3-0.
I don't know if the officials are just trying to give the Lions a little bit of leeway.
That was definitely missed. 2 calls that have gone against the Bearcats here in the last minute or so of this game. Crespo looked like she had the third of the day for the Bearcats. She did have the third of the day for the Bearcats. So 10 minutes left, still a 2-0 ball game. Heavy contact in the midfield. And now it's going to be called back. No advantage for the Bearcats, so they'll pull it back for the free kick.
It's a very risky shot.
Free kick sent into the box. Controlled by Chappell. Now popped up into the box. Headed on by Mayock. Cats had 2 there. They had both Mayock and Crespo in the box. Crespo with it. She's knocked to the turf. Mayock fighting for possession. Fighting with 2 Lions for the ball. And a foul has ended up called on Mayock. Nice work defensively there by Bayenski. Throwing her body in front of the cross and knocking it away. And a foul goes against the Bearcats. Not really sure why a foul was given. It looked like both players had every right to the ball. Free kick sent into the box and headed harmlessly out of play. 7.5 left in this one.
And just the last few minutes or so, the Bearcats have gotten at least 3 or 4 fouls.
Game's gotten a little more physical here in the last 10 minutes.
Very much more aggressive than we saw in the first half. From both sides.
Acacia Shepherdson checks in for the Bearcats. She will check in the right back position. Well, sent forward for Crespo, headed away. That was Olson for Southeastern. It's still with Olson. Olson plays the ball forward into the box, but nobody there to get on the end of it. Out wide for Ramsey, plays it back and gets it back. Ramsey chases, will keep it in, looks to make a move, cuts towards the box, still with Ramsey. Ramsey plays it up, and the shot is high and wide.
That gust of wind that just hit, I'm sure, played a little bit in that wide.
Kresovic took the shot. Another look at the shot by Kresovic. See her right there at the top of the 18. And she just never got that foot wrapped around on it. Five and a half left in this one.
SHSU still 2-0.
Crespo with the steal. Crespo still on the ball, has it knocked away from her. Cats had just Crespo and Mayock up top. No real need to throw anybody else forward at this point. So we're down to the final 5 minutes of the game. Mayock heads for Crespo. Crespo, room to run in the midfield. Looks to play the ball for Bainski. It's knocked away. Can Mayock get there? Just a little late. Hallis Potts came over for Southeastern and knocked it out of play. So Bearcats leading by 2, 4.5 left, and it's the Cats on the offensive right now. Pollock will take the throw, sends a long one into the box, and it's over the head of Mayock, and it one-hops its way into Hawthorne. Hawthorne sends the punt forward, headed down by Chappell. Down for Crespo. Crespo gives it back to Chappell. Mackenzie Smith. Still with Smith. Kind of pinballed around for Southeastern there. Now Crespo, first to the ball. Crespo spilled to the turf. No call. Cleared by the Lions. Mayock tracks back. She knocks it free for Carlson. Once again to Crespo. Crespo to Mayock. Her shot blocked. Still loose in the box and cleared by the Lions.
The Sam Houston Bearcats seem like they're trying to get that goal back that didn't count a few minutes ago.
Certainly, you got to figure that's in the back of Crespo's mind. She felt like she had one.
You can definitely see her aggressiveness getting even more enraged.
Long throw, knocked away, popped up into the box, and Hawthorne will collect. Under 3 left to play. Cats with that 2-goal lead still. They had it at the break. It was goals from Mayock and Beryl Smith.
We have about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game, with Bearcats still leading 2-0.
Long pass was coming out wide for Bainski, didn't get there. Now stolen by the Cats. Played into the midfield to Mayock. Mayock looks for Crespo. Crespo in the box, has it knocked away. It'll be a Bearcat corner kick. First touch just kind of took her away from the ball a little bit. It allowed Southeastern to stick a foot in.
You can definitely see the disappointment on Crespo's face.
She's had a couple of opportunities in the box. Carlson's cross, high and in, knocked down. Chasing is Bailey Ford. Ford plays it back for Chappell. Chappell sends it back in the box. Pollock pops it up, headed away by the Lions. Cats now having to drop back defensively as the Lions play a long ball forward. That's Ramsey out on the far side. Ramsey crosses into the box and it's wide. Nobody else up top helping. Ramsey's effort goes out of play, and with 1:20 left, the Cats are in no hurry. And now they'll ask for the clock to be stopped. While the Cats wait to throw the ball into play. One minute left in this one. Good work there by the Cats, clearing the ball out of the box. Southeastern will quickly look to put it back into play. 40 seconds left, and the Cats are on their way to getting a win here.
You can definitely see the rush with the Lions.
And a whistle and a card is going to be issued, and it's given to Mayock. I believe Mayock just picked up a yellow. So first booking we've seen of the game. It goes to Sammy Mayock. So she got the goal, and now she's got a yellow card. For Mayock, that's her first booking of the year. 12th time the Bearcats this year have seen yellow. So the clock is stopped for this free kick after the yellow card. Long ball sent into the box, and Hendershot there to pick it up. Well, you got to say it's been a good weekend for Christina Hendershot in goal. Back-to-back clean sheets for the junior keeper. A couple of nice saves today that kept balls out of the back of the net, and the Bearcats are going to win this one 2-0. So a home weekend series, a win and a draw for the Bearcats as they continue to make their move towards the Southland Conference tournament. You got to say, Tom Brown will be happy with what he saw today from his team.
He definitely made some very smart moves in the changes that he made.
Sammy Mayock being one of those changes. She got the goal in her first collegiate start, her second goal of the year, and then it was Beryl Smith for the Bearcats, her 6th goal of the season. All of them in the first half, and the Bearcats held on for a 2-0 win. So I want to thank everybody involved in this broadcast, everybody on the Bearcat Sports Network team, and I certainly want to thank Kaylin Hicks for joining me today. Nice work, 2 games under your belt, first time for Kaylin to call any kind of college soccer, so good work by Kaylin. So once again, final score here today at Pritchett. Sam Houston wins it 2-0. This has been Sam Houston Soccer on the Bearcat Sports Network.